Nestled under the Lickity Split restaurant in New Holland, Pennsylvania, sits an attraction for local history lovers. This is now home to a Buzzard Gang themed escape room experience. The Buzzard Gang were a notorious group of outlaws who terrorized the Welsh Mountain region from the late 1800s to the early 1900s.
This is the basement of Lickity Split, and it did used to be a jail cell, original to New Holland, although I don't think that any of the buzzards were actually in this jail. And we kind of utilize all of the space to make an escape room for people who are interested in puzzles and using their brains that way.
Upon entering the escape room, guests watch a quick mini-documentary pertaining to the Buzzard Gang from Lancaster Online's Legends of Lancaster video series. Guests then get to work solving puzzles and clues with the goal of successfully escaping from this history-flavored attraction.
So you're never locked in an actual escape room, but we do have a lot of elements that are locked. So we have the jail cell padlocked, and you have to find the key to get in, and there's more clues hidden inside there. We have an old chest that's hidden. We have a few more interesting elements using RFID technology, which is radio frequency. So it should keep people on their toes. And we researched them extensively, looking at old newspaper clippings, and we interviewed Mike Zimmerman, and he used a lot of the supplies and things that he has gathered. He gave us access, so we have some photocopies and things that we used for the escape room just to kind of keep as much of the historical aspect of their exploits as we could.
Throughout the escape room, guests will notice canary birds and bird cages. This is reference to an infamous jailbreak that the Buzzards pulled off on October 10th, 1883.
So one of their most ridiculous antics was being able to escape from jail using canaries. And one of the brothers was in jail and had a canary that ended up having babies. And he sent the babies to his brother, who was in another jail cell. I don't know how they convinced the wardens to let them keep these birds, but the brothers figured out that if they had babies in both spots, then the mama bird would be flying back and forth between the jail cells, and they were able to pass messages that way, and they escaped and had stayed escaped. I think the longest person in that jailbreak was out for like 5 years. It was incredible.
Lickity Split wanted to capitalize on the lack of escape rooms in the immediate area. It took about a year to build this one, and reception has been positive so far.
People have really enjoyed it. We have not yet had a group since it has been completed who's been able to finish. We had some that were within a couple minutes of finishing, but everybody has really enjoyed it. And we do lead groups through to the very end, so they don't have to pay to come back and see how it ends. We help them finish it up so they can see all the coolest elements that are at the end.
Challengers can reserve the escape room experience at lickitysplit.info. For Lancaster Online, I'm Tyler Huber.